and welcome to another round of Digimon gameplay that we streamed live on Twitch at AlternateUniversesLive. This round we have Wyatt. These will update eventually. It's Wyatt on Mono Black versus Colin, I believe, on Mono Blue. I don't know this blue version. Tyler?
I didn't watch this game, so I have to wait to see.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
There's like 3 different blue decks people have been trying.
I've seen
at our locals at least.
I've seen Hex because that's what Brad plays. I've seen the Big Knight dude, and then this is like the werewolf stuff. They all
Garurumon?
Yeah, like the Nokia.
Yeah.
I don't know Digimon.
Well, he's playing Nokia, so I'm assuming it's Ancient Garurumon.
Okay. Now, last week we had Mono Black on, and it looked to be a bit more like of a different version, like the Diaboromon stuff. This week looks like actual black blockers.
Yeah. Yeah, the Work Right is from... That's the first set one. It's just Reboot Blocker.
Yeah.
It's a good card. Yeah, he's definitely playing Ancient Garurumon. That deck's strong. It gets so strong next set.
I was like, it's getting a bunch of stuff next set, right?
It gets the Bonds of Friendship, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blues Friendship, and it's gonna be one of the best decks in the game. It punches like 4 times turn 3. You'd like that deck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting because like I was watching one of his games, and I had stepped up at one point, but I was watching and he starts to not combo off, but like I guess he gets what he wants going for him. He like hits 2 or 3 times at a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's pretty cool.
I'm not the most familiar with blue unless it's Hex. That's the only deck that I've been playing against. So that's the only deck I know how it works.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know about Hex just because like I said, Brad plays it all the time, and we have.
He's played a defeat.
Yeah, or defeat, man.
Card's broken.
Well, we're way past it, but thank you, Sage, for hosting the stream. I didn't know it saved that stuff. That's pretty great.
Okay. Maybe he's not playing Ancient Garurumon. He's just playing like Metal Garurumon, because that's the set 1 Metal Garurumon that when he swings, he summons a guy from beneath him.
Okay.
And you can just start going off. Oh, he had another Nokia. Broken.
Nothing wrong with that.
Free summons are free summons.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask what Nokia does.
You can play an Agumon or a Gabumon for free.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then when you evolve into a Greymon line or Garurumon line, you tap her for 1 less memory.
Okay. And does she give memory?
No.
Okay.
She just lets you
She
cheat things
stuff.
soon. Yeah, faster.
An
And he
antibody?
played an antibody? Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People always... I don't see a lot of people running antibody, but that card's so insane.
Is that the attack when it attacks?
You can
kill
just...
something?
Yeah, it kills anything that's 15k or less, so anything in the game.
Mm-hmm. I think we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Someone had played it. I was like, when I read the card, I was like, how is this not good? But I don't see anyone playing it, at least at our local.
I think I was the only one playing it in my purple deck.
It's just a good card. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially because its other effect that no one ever does is you can just negate attacks by removing 2 sources.
Yeah, and he has a
He has a whole chain.
There's
He can
lot
stop
of stuff under
it's
there.
1, 2. He can stop 4 attacks, I believe. Maybe 3.
I think it's 3. 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
It's also good against black because they digivolve, so you can just get rid of all the lower stuff first.
True.
And it's broken. Like, you can give this thing blocker. You can give this thing reboot if you have the right stuff underneath.
Yeah.
A 15k reboot blocker that when it swings kills anything.
That's pretty good.
And can just stop attacks. Yeah. Evolving into defeat is also just insane.
Mm-hmm.
Popping Tamers is so underrated.
I mean, it's the only interaction with them, really, right? And there's like people who like evolve on top of them, but
Yeah, they're the hybrid cards.
mm-hmm.
They're really good too. That's how Brad actually beat me round 2. He had enough, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm good. He doesn't have another attack," and he went Lobomon. I was like, "Oh, dang." I love that you don't know names of decks. You just mono black good stuff.
To be
Blue
fair,
good stuff.
this is called doing it very quickly because the stream started and there were Magic names up there for a while. The blue good stuff, that one I just genuinely didn't know what deck it was. But I knew this was black blockers. I think I updated 2 black blockers at some point. But I know like 10 decks. Anything outside of that, I'm like, what is this? So we have, what, 4 security for Wyatt, 3 security for Colin, I believe. Tag popping the... One of the dudes.
Antibody is just so good. Like, once it's on the board and you don't have an answer for it, you just lose the game.
How big is it? Is he 15k?
It's 15.
Yeah.
So nothing can kill it unless... I mean, red can kill it.
Yeah.
But that's if it doesn't have sources underneath to just stop the attack. And red only pumps on their turn. So once they turn passes, you just pop the big dude on their board.
Yeah. It's a level 7, I'm assuming?
So it's a level 7, but you can evolve it on top of any Omnimon for 3, which is
really good.
Not okay.
Because Wart Defeat can come out for free.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, that's Wart Defeat, is it not?
Yeah. It's the alt art, though.
Is that the one that you keep telling me you don't like?
I don't like it. I also have 2 regulars or 3 regular and 1 alt, so it bothers me, though.
That's understandable. The alt art's worth.
It's like $10 more.
Yeah, I was like, just swap it for a regular one. So Wyatt takes game 1. We're on the wrong screen and we're back. Cool.
The blue deck's cool. I just feel like it doesn't do enough.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys always talk about like other stuff that's more broken or like been better since blue. But you remember like set 1 when blue
Set
was
1 blue was super solid.
Yeah. Was it Zudamon was the pot of greed?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just tap 5, draw 2.
You can play that in security control.
That makes sense.
And then you go into like what's the one dude? I can't think of his name right now.
It's all good. There was a card I saw coming out in Double Diamond that looked interesting for security control. I can't remember what it was. It had if it's on the board, it has a static effect. If a card's removed from your security stack, if you're at security, if you have 3 or less, you trigger recovery.
Yeah, the yellow card. Yeah, that deck's interesting. I'm probably gonna build it and just see how it works.
Yeah, and then I was reading a couple of the other stuff like Jessmon and
Jessmon's going to be one of the best decks in the format. The top 2 decks in this format are probably going to be Jessmon and Bonds of Friendship.
Fair.
For the most part.
Yeah, I didn't read those. I read the whatever the Sistermon stuff is, whatever that. Like I read a couple of those cards. Systemon. I don't know. It looked interesting.
Systemon, yeah. Well, they work with Jessmon.
Ah, okay.
When Jessmon swings, you summon a Sistermon from hand or grave.
Oh, or grave. I didn't.
And one gets you a memory and one's a blocker.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're really solid. It's kind of like it's the red Lord Nightmon essentially.
Yeah. There we go. We've updated it a bit. We have Blue Good Stuff dash Garurumon. I probably misspelled because Digimon spellings are wild.
No, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Nice. Go me.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Colin seems to be set up pretty well. He's got a whole chain going.
Yeah, he's doing really well. Is that it's a Craniumon on the board there?
I think so.
That card's absurd. So he removes the source. This is why I like Digimon, the way you gotta chain all the effects the way you want them.
Yeah, I was about to say, the stacking of like how you want the effects to resolve is cool. Because when he was attacking, like in that moment, I was watching, I was like, alright, that's pretty sweet.
Like you get rid of the sources to get Upamon the draw, and then he forgot to do it there, but I think they're doing it now.
Yeah, to trigger that I had to summon him.
Yeah.
He was saying he had to summon the one because the other one's affected triggered.
Oh, okay. The blue deck looks so cool. There's a purple Metal Garurumon deck that does something similar. Instead of summoning from underneath, it summons from the grave.
Mm.
And I actually was going to put that together and try it at locals one week, but then I just never built it.
Fair.
But it looked really, really interesting.
I will say, it is pretty cool that, like, Digimon has a good identity for all the colors. Like,
yeah, for the most part.
There doesn't seem to be too much overlap.
Yeah, like here or there stuff, but
like the Justmon he said is like the red Lord Nightmon, like that's fine, but it's not like it's eating the entire color identity for yellow.
Yeah, no. Yellow's always been about like life gain and just summoning cheap dudes. Black's always been about blocker and reboot.
I did read there's a new black card coming out that I thought was kind of cool. What the hell's his name? Crusadamon? It's one of the Holy Knights.
I don't know what he does.
He can like tap 12 dudes, or like 12 dudes can attack.
Oh, no, that thing. Yeah, that card's super cool.
Let me see if I can pull up TCG player. Nope, not Dice Masters.
Alphamon looks cool too. He's kind of like another defeat.
That might have been who I read. Double Diamond, Hide Low. Yeah, Alphamon. He's the
Alphamon.
The tap 12 guy, or the 12 can't attack thing. At the end of battle, add this card to your hand. Then if the Digimon with Royal Knight or X antibody is in it, and its type is in play, up to 12 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack players for the turn. And then when he attacks, you can pay up to 5 memory. If you do, it gets plus 1,000 for the turn for each memory paid. And then end of attack, you gain 2 memory back, which is pretty sweet too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's actually just a really cool card. And might be what Black needs to, like, push it to being actually meta viable.
Yeah.
Because it seems, like, pretty fringe from everything that we've watched and played.
Yeah. Black's, like, been, like, the color that, like, it's good. It's just a step below the rest still, in my opinion. Like, Diboromon deck's black, but, like... And, like, black blockers are really cool, but other things just go faster.
Yeah.
And I feel like black doesn't have enough effects that, like...
Do enough.
Yeah. Like, there's some, like, really cool stuff you can do. I know in Japan, when set 4 came out, they were doing, like, Craniumon with blue mats on board. Mm-hmm. And you play, you go into Millenniumon, and then you play, Kaiser Nail to summon Craniumon back from underneath. And it just protects all your blockers again. And people were doing that in purple, too. They were putting Piedmon on the board, evolving into Millenniumon, and then Kaiser Nail the Piedmon back to summon 2 more guys again. I'm like, oof, that's crazy.
Millenniumon's a card that, like... It doesn't get played anymore, does it?
Not really.
Like, I remember it being a house of a card in set 1.
Yeah, it was really, really good set 1. It was arguably better than Omnimon, because it dealt with Omnimon, and Omnimon had to kill it twice, but Omnimon was bigger, so more people were playing, like, red and blue.
Yeah. I remember Goodwin was really excited about that black deck.
Yeah.
Dang with the War Greymon. It's weird, because, like, usually like, you can tell who's in the lead with Digimon, but, like, I don't know, they both at 3 security.
Yeah, this match has been pretty even so far.
They both have 2 dudes on the board.
Yeah, it's pretty even so far. I mean, black has blockers, so they're slightly in the lead in my opinion. Because, like, yeah, the blue is 2 guys, but only one can actually attack. I mean, blue also has a blocker, so it's kind of like nothing can actually really happen.
Yeah.
They played Andromon for 2. Next turn, blue should be able to go off a little bit.
Yeah, because the Garurumon in the back.
Yeah. It's a 12k 2-drop level 6.
Remember when the vanillas, like, were all... it died.
Yeah.
It's something bigger than it. But yeah, the vanillas, like, were all the rage for a little while. I don't know what that extra card, that option card does, but I guess it doesn't trigger.
Which one?
Some blue cannon thing.
Oh, it's, actually, I don't think I've ever seen someone actually play that card.
Yeah, the warrior's gonna restand.
Let me look up that card so I can see what it does.
Does OG Wargrave get bigger during his opponent's turn?
No.
No, it just stays the same size.
Yeah, it just stays the same size. It's like 12k though. It's big, and it has built-in blocker reboot, which is super just frustrating. I can't find that card.
Conti, you're ahead of us. He's just playing cards that we don't know are legal. Are legal.
I mean, I'd believe it.
And it's a hitting in for 2. Hitting. Which Omnimon is that? Is that the alt art?
Which one?
This one.
Oh yeah, that's Antibody alt art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that card's really cool too.
That's a really nice alt art.
The alt art looks really sick. I don't have any alt arts. I actually had one of Jesse's alter antibodies.
That's funny.
Because we have 2, but I don't know where one is. Happens.
It looks like we should be going to game 3. Oh, and no, because Colin just played a guy this turn, so it can't attack. One guy will check security, one guy will attack into the blocker.
Does Colin have 3 attacks?
2, I thought.
Well, the blocker can attack.
Well, yeah, I thought he's played 2 guys this turn. Because one
Oh,
was,
the Garurumon summoned the other. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Did he just evolve on top of the blocker?
No.
Oh, okay.
The fish is the
The
blocker.
far right's the blocker.
Yeah, the far
Okay.
right.
He's
The
played another
fish.
blocker. He's chew called him, man.
It looks like a fish.
Magikarp.
If only. I'm still trying to find what the cannon does, and nothing's working. My phone doesn't like your house.
Right. Attacks no blocker. Oh, why?
Unless he puts another blocker on the board, Wyatt most likely loses here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. Is there a way for Wyatt to win?
It's not looking like it. Oh, blocker.
There you go.
That's the blocker that... I know, that's the...
I was like, that's not the first
Tyrannomon.
one, is it?
Yeah, no. No, there's one blocker that when it kills something, it restands.
Oh, yeah.
It just completely shuts in Rookie Rush down.
One of you guys was telling me something about
Yeah,
that one.
it's obnoxious. It's a 4-drop, too, just a hard cast.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Exactly.
How big is it?
5k.
Okay, so it can trade into
I
most
think
of
it's
the rookies.
it might be 6. That way it kills all of the rookies.
Yeah.
It's so annoying to deal with. It can't attack, which is like a cool thing, but like, it's just...
It can't, like, attack security.
Yeah.
Or it can't attack.
It can't attack in general.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the black cards, like, at least from like the first set, like, when 1.0 came out, they were all like, this is a really big blocker, but it can't attack. And then they've kind of kept with that theme a little bit. Gabumon draw.
Yeah, I think he played another Nokia. Maybe he just hard played the...
Nokia is just so good.
Yeah, Nokia's really cool.
Yeah.
I remember that was like, I feel like BT5, that was like the tamer that people were going for the box toppers for.
Yeah, well, the full art version looks really cool, and it's a card that will be played probably here or there, like forever, because there's always going to be Greymon support. There's always going to be Garurumon support.
Yeah.
So like, it's a card that could be played because since it's white as well, like it can just be put in any deck.
That's fine.
Like, there's only really blue Gabumons and red Agumons for the most part now, but like, I know people were playing it in people were trying it in like yellow and like shine gray.
That makes sense.
You play yellow Agumons and everything's Greymon still. And I guess you could play it in black because they have the Greymon line too. Like, it's a card that can be just put in anything.
Yeah.
If you want to go full on the Greymon line.
All right.
Or Garurumon line.
Wyatt's going to take this in 2-0 after playing another antibody and attacking with it. Guard is very good. Thank you for watching. We'll have more content up on the YouTube, and then we stream every Tuesday. Also, Saturday, November 6th, we'll be hosting a 1K event for Digimon at our Bluebell location. More details about that on the social media. Thank you. Have a great day.